Good evening and welcome to the post-game press conference here at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Group H action tonight. France losing to Latvia 86-88. We are joined by Coach Vincent Collet and Nicolas Batum. We will take a statement from Nicolas and Coach Collet in English, and then we will have some questions for English and Nicolas, and then a couple questions for French. And then we'll have questions in English for Coach Vincent Collet. And then any other questions in French for the coach will be out in the mix zone, okay? So first, Nicolas, can we please have a statement?
It's a huge disappointment, of course, for us. No, we came here like with big expectation. We knew that. And we let a lot of people down, ourselves first. I mean, now it's time for us to, we have a big thing coming up in 12 months, so we have to now look back what happened. Everybody, from players to coach to staff to federation, everybody gotta do something like why we're here. Why we are friends, why we're so successful, one of the top teams the last 10 years. Today was a big reality check for us. And when you come wear that blue, white jersey, whatever, with that name in front, that's the biggest part of this, is the name in front of the jersey. And we didn't do it. We clearly didn't do it the last couple of weeks. And we've done it the last 4 years, and when we did it, we're a good team. So it's a big disappointment for us. We're going to get crushed. That's okay. That's part of sports. We're good. But we have to, me as a leader, I have to do it. I'm the first one, I have to do it. Me and Nando, Rudy, and Evan, leader of the team, we have to understand what we have to do better for this team. But congrats to Latvia. They earned it. They deserve it. They did a good job. And all right, that's it. It's a good disappointment, but congrats to them.
Thank you, Nicolas. And Coach?
First of all, congrats for Latvia, because we had the lead almost the whole game, but they never gave up. They've been fighting crazy for 40 minutes, and they got the reward of these efforts, of this determination, and that's why I want to congratulate them. For us, for sure, it's a nightmare. After the defeat from Friday, we were expecting a reaction. I think we got it, real one, because during 3 quarters we played much better, but was not enough, because I think we have suffered from same thing as Friday. Our spirit was not at the Latvian level. And I think that made the difference in the last couple minutes. For sure, with also the second unsportsmanlike foul from Dokolo, which changed the game when it happened.
Thank you, Coach. And now we'll have questions in English first for Nicolas. Please say your name and your media affiliation. Yep.
Hello, I'm Rainis from Latvian television. Question for Nicolas. Was the clutch moment when Dokolo got ejected and the game changed from that moment? How do you think?
Yeah, that was maybe the turnaround of the game. We got a good momentum. I think we were up 9, something like 8, 9, and they fouled. So that was a good situation. Got the ball back, and then they got the ball back. They got 2 free throws, got the ball, and then 2 free throws again. So the momentum completely switched. And when we lost our general, because that's who he is, you know, that was a huge blow for us. Of course, we tried to get through it, but that clearly changed the whole momentum. I mean, that put the crowd, we kind of put the crowd out of it at that moment. We were pretty much close to silent. I think it was not easy to do, but I think we shut down the crowd. They got a great crowd, and that put them back to it. And the energy for them, like, switch. And we tried to fight. We still got a chance to win the game. That's the crazy part about it. We still got a chance to stay alive. But, you know, it wasn't for us right now. It wasn't for us. I explained why, but like I said, we've done some good things. We've beat some big teams in the past, but if we don't come with the right mindset, we can't lose against anybody. That's the beauty of basketball. So it's a good check. It's a good kick in the butt for us. Now we have to understand why.
Any more questions? Yep.
My name is Adrian from Main Basket Indonesia for Nick. How do you rate your defensive team as a team in these two games?
I mean, that's our strengths. I mean, usually we're in the top 2, top 3, if not the best defensive team in every tournament. And I mean, they had 3 quarters, they score more than 23 points. That's not us. I mean, that's not us. So like I said, it shows like, start with me because I should be one of the guy on defense who showed the leadership. And I clearly didn't do it. And I have to do it. And even if I'm one of the oldest guy, I think I still have to make the effort to show my guy like what we have to do. I didn't really do it the last 2, so clearly that's on me. But yeah, as a team, like we have to get back. I mean, and yeah, we have to. It's a big blow, but like I said, we still got a chance to win it. We led for 37 minutes and 53 seconds. But hey, basketball, we had a chance for the last. I've been with this team for 15 years. They had a chance to win the right side on that moment, not today. But I got one more campaign with that jersey, so I'm going to do everything to get ready for and get my guy ready as a leader, as a captain, to have a great run next year.
Do we have any more questions in English? This will be the last question in English, and then we'll move to French.
Hi, my name is Toms from Sport Centers. Nikolai, is this your biggest disappointment in France jersey?
My biggest? Yes, of course, yes. I mean, I got tough losses, but way further. Now, I mean, when you lost in the semis or quarterfinals, it's different. I mean, at least you compete. We didn't really pass the first round. I mean, we have high expectations, so yeah, I'm ashamed, though. I mean, I wasn't really ashamed with that jersey, but that's the first time I'm really ashamed. I'm scared to go home because we let a lot of people down. I mean, the whole country, like, a lot of people in the country, like, believed in us to do something special. We believe in it, and we didn't do it. So I think the reaction is going to be, show why we were so good the last couple of years. But like I say, we need a real commitment from everybody. And when I say everybody understand, like, I want to talk the whole basketball in France and bigger than who the people are. In Indonesia, I talk about a lot of people that they understand. But yeah, I will start with us, the players, for sure. And the reaction is going to show why we good and why we're a great team.
And do we have questions in French? Yep.
Nicolas, Yann Ononat, journal L'Équipe. Tu as eu des mots très forts, je crois, en interview télévisée. Est-ce que tu peux nous parler de ce que tu as dit? Je pense que tu as parlé de la fédération et de notamment, et toutes les personnes qui doivent se remettre en question.
Non, j'ai parlé de tout le monde parce que c'est un échec global. Pourquoi on en est arrivé là? C'est que, comme je dis, ça part d'abord de nous, bien sûr les joueurs. Ça part de nous, c'est nous sur le terrain. Nous, on a des consignes et si on ne les applique pas, personne d'autre peut le faire. Mais après, voilà, il y a beaucoup de choses à voir et à revoir et beaucoup de questions à se poser. Et je ne parle pas forcément... je parle de joueurs, coach, fédération, mais il y a beaucoup plus. Il y a beaucoup plus. Et quand je parle de politique, je ne parle pas de politique directe. Je ne parle pas de politique d'État. Je parle de beaucoup de choses aux alentours. Et il faut aussi comprendre pourquoi on est bon, pourquoi on a fait tout ça pendant des années et pourquoi ça limite un peu été oublié. Et parce qu'on a amené le basket français tellement haut, avec tellement d'exigences et tellement d'attentes maintenant qu'on ne peut pas se permettre ça, un échec comme ça. Avant, ça pouvait peut-être passer, trouver des excuses, plus maintenant. Donc voilà, moi, ça va commencer par moi, j'ai dit. En tant que le rôle que j'ai, ça a commencé par moi. Pourquoi j'ai pas été bon? Pourquoi j'ai pas su réunir mes gars comme j'ai pu le faire les dernières années? Et ça, c'est clairement mon plus grand regret. Et ensuite, comme je dis, si on veut faire quelque chose de grand l'année prochaine et pas être ridicule encore comme ce soir, tout le monde doit essayer de comprendre ce qu'il a fait de mal et ce qu'il a fait de bien. J'ai pas précisé. C'est parti. Mais c'est pas que lui. Quand je parle de politique, je parle pas que de Thomas Hurtel. Il y a autre chose. Il y a par rapport à d'autres joueurs et par rapport à beaucoup de choses. On joue pour ce qui est marqué devant, pas derrière.
And do we have any other questions for Nicolas? At the back?
Bonjour Arnaud Valadon, RMC. Nicolas, est-ce que tu parles d'une grosse remise en question à 1 an des Jeux? Est-ce qu'il faut être inquiet ou ne pas oublier tout ce que vous avez fait, les 3 podiums?
On ne va pas oublier. Ça, c'est quelque chose qu'on est très très fort en France. C'est une grosse désillusion ce qui se passe maintenant, c'est vrai. Mais il ne faut pas oublier ce qui s'est passé. Pourquoi on est la seule équipe mondiale qui a fait 3 médailles sur les 3 dernières grosses campagnes aussi. Il ne faut pas oublier ça. Mais c'est aussi pour ça qu'aussi on a ce qu'on n'a pas fait aujourd'hui. On ne peut pas se le permettre. Parce que justement, on a créé tout ce qu'on a créé. Mais justement, à 1 an d'une échéance aussi importante à domicile, il faut essayer de comprendre maintenant avant que ça soit trop tard. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Pourquoi on est tombé si bas? Pour ne pas refaire la même erreur et pour faire quelque chose de grand l'année prochaine, car il n'est pas trop tard. Et on a encore l'équipe, on a encore les soutiens, on a encore la fédération, on a encore les coachs pour y arriver. Il faut juste comprendre pourquoi et vraiment tout le monde doit se mettre en question, d'abord se regarder avant de chercher les excuses.
And we'll have one more question for Nicolas.
Bonjour Nicolas, Yann Casville, Basket Le Mag. Je me demandais, est-ce que inconsciemment, parce que vous êtes l'une des équipes avec le plus d'expérience de ces compétitions-là, et par rapport à vos derniers résultats, est-ce qu'inconsciemment, vous n'avez pas abordé la compétition comme les précédentes dans l'état d'esprit, ou peut-être que vous pensiez que ça ne pouvait pas vous arriver?
D'être le chassé, c'est différent. Avant, on était plus chasseur. Là, on est un peu plus le chassé. Et peut-être que oui, on arrivait avec un peu moins faim et plus de certitude. Et c'est ce qui nous a payé, ce qui nous a coûté. C'est pour ça qu'on l'a payé très très cher. Donc, ouais, il faut retrouver ce pourquoi. Pourquoi on est arrivé dans des campagnes. Mais pourquoi on a été, voilà, entre guillemets, craint, respecté. Même le Canada, hein, on a parlé. Je parlais moi avec certains joueurs ou certains coachs du Canada. Ils nous ont expliqué qu'avant le match, ils leur ont dit la France nous a cassé en 2000, la France nous a cassé en 2016. Ils avaient une fin de nous faire tomber. Et la Lettonie, je pense que c'est pareil. Voilà, on a une cible dans le dos maintenant. On a ce respect des autres équipes, chose que nous on avait par rapport aux autres équipes. Et donc voilà, comme j'ai dit, il faut réagir. Il faut réagir et il faut que moi essayer de trouver pourquoi j'ai pas réussi à rassembler tout le monde avec le rôle que j'ai et pourquoi j'ai pas été aussi dans un rôle plus impact. Je sais que je suis plus vieux qu'avant, ça c'est clair, mais quand même, je dois pas laisser mon équipe tomber comme ça.
Thank you, Nicola. You're welcome to stay, but you can also leave. And now we will start with questions in English. Sorry, just questions only in English for Cole right now. Do we have any? Yep, at the back.
Hello, Coach. During the last minutes of the game, it seems it would be an easy game to win for you. What happened in the last minutes?
As you could see, we were leading 74-62 at the end of the third. And when we lost the Colo, I think we lost the momentum. We were dominating at this moment, and not only the points they score on the unsportsmanlike foul and the basket on the next possession, I think we lost rhythm, but we were keeping the score until the last minute, and after it we did a few silly fouls we shouldn't do. Okay, instead of playing a good defense, we gave them a free throw we could avoid. We missed one switch. I think we did the mistakes that makes the difference, but not only. We gave offensive rebound at this moment. I remember the one on Nicolas and Bertens make the big shot in the corner just after. I think everything was against us, but it's never a matter of luck. I think, as he said, we didn't have the same energy and chemistry that we had shown the last competition.
Any more questions? No? If not, we will let Coach Collet go, and that will conclude the first part of our post-game press conference. Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Welcome back to the post-game press conference here at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Just a reminder, Group H action, Latvia beating France 88-86. We are joined by Coach Luca Banci and Davis Bertrands, who really wants to get going, so we'll let him give his statement first.
Hi everyone, this might be one of the, well, it is the biggest win in Latvian basketball history since 1935. And yeah, incredible feeling having this many fans in the building, coming from Latvia, making the long trip, and getting a win like this against one of the top teams in the world, and feeling like we're playing at home. Incredible feeling. And yeah, honestly, I have not many words to say about that.
Fair enough. Coach?
Hello, everybody. Yes, of course, it's tough to comment a game like this, a night like that. Just wow is the first feeling I had in mind at the end of the game on last shot, when I realized what we did, for the amazing effort during the entire 40 minutes, trying to continue to follow our plan. You saw, no matter of the numbers, we did an amazing job. I believe it's time, of course, for our fans to celebrate. But first of all, I believe the guys, our players, need now to take some time and appreciate the taste of such a task.
Thank you, Coach. And do we have questions for Davis first? We're going with Davis. Yep.
Reski from C Today. Congratulations, Davis. And in the last 37 seconds, everything changed. What happened over there? Was the chance from the fans that support you during the last 37 seconds that changed the game, or how?
Well, I got to say, it wasn't just the last 37 seconds. I think in this third quarter, at one point, we were down 11. Probably a lot of teams would have put their head down knowing that the other team, on the paper, they're stronger, better in almost all the positions. But, you know, having the crowd behind us, that energy, we just kept pushing. We knew that we have to stay close in the game, and we just needed that one opportunity whenever it was, and fortunately it came 37 seconds before the buzzer.
Any more questions? Yep.
Davis, my name is Adrian from Main Basket Indonesia. I only want to know how big you trust to Coach Luka. I mean, on the third quarter, you sit almost the whole quarter, and then you play, and then you guys still, I think left by 12 points, but then coming back, and then I mean, how big you trust to him?
Well, first of all, as you saw, that I don't start the game, so that's obviously I'm also not starting the second half. And as a player, I've never cared about whether I'm starting or not starting. You know, I was on the court at the end of the game, and in the moments that mattered the most, you know, I think Coach trusts in all the players, all the 12 guys that are here. We all trust in Coach, and you know, whatever decision he makes, we all ride with it.
Do we have any more questions for Davis? Yep.
Hello, Davis. My name is Nia from National Radio Station RRI. Congratulations for the winning today to the next match, next stage. I just want to know that after this, at the third game, Latvia will against Canada. Even we know that Latvia already secured their place on the next stage, but I want to know, is the winning today give you more motivation to beat one another big team like Canada? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And win or lose, we have the motivation. You know, we're here for the first time. As we said when we arrived here, we didn't come here to participate. Fight for every single win in every single game. And the job's still the same. You know, nothing's done. The more wins we can collect now, the better the chances are for us to even go further and do something even more special.
Are there any more English questions? No. If not, we'll take some questions in Latvian for Davis right now.
Jānis Bēncis, portāls Delfi. Dāvi, Nando de Kola dabūšana no laukuma. Cik nozīmīgs bija šī spēles epizode?
Gatavoties spēlē, mēs noteikti skatījāmies to, kā viņi spēlē situācijās, kad pretinieks ir agresīvs. Viņi paši grib spēlēt agresīvu basketbolu, bet ne tik ļoti tiek labi galā, ka pretinieki ir tikpat agresīvi vai pat agresīvāki. Un varēja redzēt, ka nedaudz nervi neizturēja. Es pats zinu, kā tas ir, ka vienreiz tu dabū nesportisko piezīmi, kas ir tāda. Liekas, ka parastā piezīme, un tad tu izdari kaut ko, un tad tu dabū otru. Un spēle ir beigusies. Tas, protams, bija tāds ļoti labs mirklis, ko mēs izmantojām, un nedaudz tā kā pārņēmām to spēles, tādu vadību ar pārliecību, un pietuvojāmies, kas, protams, deva mums to iespēju beigās izcīnīt uzvaru.
Any more questions in Latvian? No.
Thank you.
He's going to go celebrate. And now questions for Coach Banchi. Banchi.
Rain is from Latvian television. Congrats, Coach, with this historical win. I wanted to ask firstly about some serious things. Dairis Bartans, what happened to him? And second thing is, how could you characterize Zoriks and Žagars against their play against this kind of opponent?
Yeah. Okay, about Dairis, we have to wait, of course, from images. We have to investigate. The problems from the beginning looks quite serious. Doctor decided to keep him out of the rest of the game. And about the guys, I mean, actually it's difficult to, to go name by name and analyze, because I believe as a team in general we did an amazing job. Those two guys are kind of rookie for the national team, because everybody is a rookie in a World Cup. but those guys, they are just at the beginning of their experience with national team, and I believe that they have to use this opportunity, as they are actually doing. Tonight, they impressed me for the way, as I won, they approach the game with personality. But it's something also they spread in general and they share with teammates. We really respect our opponents. We had a clear idea about the type of team we will face, what level of their motivation to stay in the competition. But we want to, on the other hand, honor a game like this, an opponent like that, playing with a personality, playing with initiative, playing with the braveness of a team who really belong to this level. And that's the most important. Also for those guys who are, let's say, still young, it's important to recruit into their soul such a kind of personality. Not to forget, from the very beginning of my arrival, there is a mission to destroy some kind of stereotypes who define Latvian players not able to play defense, not able to play with effort, not able to show personality in the clutch. We had this kind of monkey on our shoulders, but from the very first day I felt the common desire to destroy such stereotypes. And let's believe that today is one more step in order to build a good identity also in order of this. It's a matter of experience. That night will make all of us more conscious, and not only better players, but I believe it will make them better teammates, better, people. It's nice. It's nice to have days like this because I believe, especially the youngsters, I'm thinking about Artur Kuruks, Rodi Kuruks, Artur Strautinch, this generation of guys. Tonight, Rodi, Artur did an amazing job. If you watch the stats, you see the numbers, you cannot believe it that a player who played 30 minutes and score only 2 points probably is the key of our task. So I really hope that all that experience will boost and impulse our basketball and the personality of our players, who are the people who really run the program.
Any more questions? Yep.
Ali Reza Ruzbani from Aparata Sport. Coach, it seems in the last 2 minutes you changed the offense and defense situation in your team. Could you please tell us what happened actually? And did you practice that before? And at the last, if you want to say anything to your fans, what is it?
No, we stay in our plan. We didn't change anything. Here there are no magicians. There is a team who's working hard together since 2 years. They know what to do. Sometimes you can be lucky, sometimes you can be not. I'm not the person that now will celebrate himself for what we did. What we did is exactly what we used to do, play with effort, passion, devotion, trying to play simple basketball, trying to play aggressive basketball, and try to play basketball together. That's it. That's what we did also in the last 2 minutes. Keep him calm, and sometimes can work, sometimes cannot. Our life is like this. It's a kind of a roller coaster. The most important is to stay calm when you are at the peak and stay calm when you are at the bottom, because sooner or later, mountains will arrive. We are just tightening our helmets. That's it.
Yep.
Coach, just one simple question. May I know what you want to achieve with your team for the next match against Canada?
I want to have the same, try to achieve the same feelings I had today, that the team really believe, that the team really want to compete. That's the most important. And also in front of such a powerful team, we have to find the sources to compete. That's the mission. We already achieved top 16. It's amazing. We will participate in the Olympic qualification tournament. It's amazing. We will extend our activity together next summer, and those tournaments for us are really the food we really need to grow, to improve as a players, as a team. And it's one more opportunity, you know? And so let's see what we will be able to do. One day to prepare, and next game to prove.
José Pereira, Café Belgrado from Brazil. Coach, you mentioned that you haven't made any specific changes, but we are talking about different styles because you play a high-paced volume basketball, and Colin has a different way. Do you think, in this tournament, the higher-paced volume teams are with the better results? Do you think that's like one concept of the modern basketball that's showing that how is the game should be played?
No, I think that the pace and the style is connected with the personnel. And as a coach, I really believe that your job is to adapt the style, to valorize the personnel you have. And that's the most important.
Yep.
Coach, big congratulations, big win. Adon Lex from Eurohoops.net. You had...
Efkaristopoli.
You're welcome. You had many projects throughout your career. This group seems particularly special from what I've seen in practice, the camaraderie between the guys, the way they have fun with each other, the way they tease each other. What does make this group special for you personally as a coach and as a person?
It's the common trust, for sure. You know, you have to go a little bit deeper into the history of, in general, this country. What I did when I took the job, I never been in Latvia before. And the only player I coached in my career was the guy that actually is General Secretary of the Federation. So we talk about more than 20 years ago. So I have no knowledge and experience direct about those guys, the country, the language, the culture, anything. And and the first I did, I started to study more or less. I cannot speak, unfortunately, the language at all, despite I call the sets in Latvian, but I cannot speak the language. But this is a 2 million people country. Most of the guys live and grow together. You know, we have two couple of brothers in a team, real brothers. You know, Bertans brothers, Kurusk brothers. You know, people more or less growing in the same generation. There's, 95 generation, now 99, 2000 generation. There is a kind of connection. My job is trying to put together those guys. There is a good atmosphere, but as I told you, it's pretty easy when we talk about guys like them who grow in such a small country, who share so many experience together. Despite maybe somebody is playing US, somebody, you see also the way KP respond after injury. He really wants to be here. He really wants to be part. He participate active on our daily job. Yanis Strelnieks as well. They ask from day one to be here because they feel the guy on the court a part of themselves. So it's that's what make Latvia special. From my side, in my experience, I'm building a very strong and great personal connection. Going through basketball, something who will stay no matter of my experience as a coach. Some kind of relationship who will stay forever.
Yep. And this will just be our last question.
Toms, SportsCenters.com. Coach, congrats on the win. What this kind of win means for you personally?
Nothing. Nothing. Honestly, personally, nothing. Something I want to share with my players, with my coaches, with my staff, with my family and the people who love us. Is a great moment, but without any special meaning. I really want to give my contribution to feed the enthusiasm of our fans who are doing an amazing job, to feed the confidence of our players who are living an amazing opportunity, being for the first time in World Cup, and to help Latvian basketball to grow and the popularity of basketball in a country to grow, because that's what we need the most. So they like today are a great impulse for our mission. I'm very grateful that they gave me the opportunity to run this program, because such emotions are priceless. You know, when people told me, how can you give up such an offer and such a job to be here in World Cup? Here is the answer. Priceless. Priceless.
Well, thank you very much, Coach.
You're
and thank
welcome.
you, everyone. That will conclude our press conference.